Referee's giving instructions. You see if these guys touch gloves. No glove touching. Wow, there seems to be a huge size difference between these two.
A massive size difference. They definitely both look like they know how to hold their hands.
Yeah, they're both very relaxed. So we know they've both had some fights in the past.
For sure. Maybe not in a cage, but they definitely are no strangers to fights.
Victor definitely appears to be the much larger, stronger of the two. He's boxing and wrestling as well, so we're probably going to see quite a bit of stand-up.
He's got a wide stance, so we don't know if he's going to shoot or if that's just,
It's a lot of feeling out. Again, it's a 2-minute round, so you can't just feel each other out for 2 minutes. A lot of head movement. Both these guys are starting to talk a little bit to each other. Somebody's going to have to hit somebody soon. Oh,
wow.
Shoots in. See how strong it is.
That was a really nice shot. Oh! Wow!
Took him up in the air. Pyfer held onto the cage a little bit. He's looking to take the back. He's got him pressed into the cage.
He's going to slam him again as soon as he stands up. Here it comes.
He's got him pressed into the cage. Nice knee to the body.
Definitely. And because the early part of the round, there was so much feeling out. There's not a lot of time to do a lot of work.
Nice suplex.
Oh my goodness.
Joe held onto the cage again, which is smart on his part because he's going to get planted pretty hard. He wasn't in a position to break his fall in any way.
No. How much of you think that is intentional versus just a natural thing?
I think it's a natural thing for sure. It's not something you really plan out like, hey, I hope I'm close enough to the cage. It's just a natural tendency for people to reach out. So it's not intentional. The referee's warning him to not grab the cage. But again, it's not an intentional thing. It's a natural reaction to prevent your body from getting hurt.
Yeah.
Our lovely ring card girl for round 2.
Graham was really excited for this one.
Who did you give the first round to?
Without a doubt, Victor. I mean, like I said, there was a little bit of an early feeling out round early.
What does Joe do to change the fight? Certainly, I don't think he wants to grapple with him at this point just because of the strength disparity.
Well, without a doubt, he's got to definitely avoid the clinch. That shot was very, very fast too.
Yeah, pressed him right in the cage, and as soon as he hit the cage, he was already up in the air.
Yeah.
So let's see if Joe changes his game plan a little bit and tries to keep it striking.
Yep. Both the guys look to be in great shape. Neither one looks tired.
Here we go. Start round 2. Fighters walk out. Joe's walking them down.
Yeah, Joe's being
look for an uppercut from Joe on the shot. Nice strike by Joe. Nice. Oh.
He definitely timed it just like you called it.
Again, Victor seems to be the much stronger of the two. Joe seems to be pretty smart, separating. That's really what he needs to do. He's in deep on that shot.
And he steps right over.
What do you do to counter Victor's wrestling at this point?
I don't know there's much you can do. I mean, you have to anticipate that shot like he tried to do.
Wow, nice turn to the back. He's about to get suplexed again. Dang.
Wow.
This dude Victor is strong.
I think what he has to do is, if they get this back up on the feet, he has to constantly be sticking that jab out. Constantly sticking that, he's got to constantly have hands in his face. Yeah, feints are also going to help him.
Another suplex right here.
Feints are going to help him.
Victor is not willing to let go. He is relentless. Joe's starting to look a little bit tired.
I think what would help him avoid these takedowns, feints and straight punches.
Yeah, he got away from him for a second there, and Victor just shot from pretty much across the ring to chase him down.
Yeah, he's pretty relentless with this takedown.
He's looking to take the back.
But a lot of those slams,
put a hook in.
They take a lot of energy.
I mean, yeah, they do take a lot of energy, but it's definitely will make you reset your whole game if you're the other guy.
And it's very demoralizing, too. You're not just getting taken down. Yeah. You're going for a ride.
Look for him to get suplexed again. Oh, end of round 2.
Joe's looking very dejected going into the 3rd round.
Joe's going to need to keep his space. He did a good job at the beginning of the ring, and then he kind of settled in and had a pattern going. He can't settle in. Victor's actually capitalizing on his striking by feigning with the jab and then shooting straight in right after that.
He is, and I think he should. I think your advice was good advice. He knows the shot's coming. Fire uppercuts.
Well, yeah, he can fire uppercuts, but again, there's no head strike standing with the legs, so it's not even like Joe can throw a knee up the center when he's shooting in.
I think feints would help him.
Yeah, he's definitely going to need a little more head movement. He's going to have to keep his space, not let Victor get control of him around his hips, and look for a knockout, because at this point he's 2 rounds down. Fighters touch gloves. Started round 3. Victor jabbing to the body. Nice shin kick from Joe.
Yeah, Victor looks like he's starting to get a little slowed down there.
Nice strike from Joe.
Wow.
Ooh. This is about to get good. Joe knows what he needs to do. He's coming out. He's looking to do it.
Got to fire those
feints. He can't wait.
Now it's getting interesting.
Victor's wrestling is very strong.
Now it's getting interesting.
Looking to turn him into the cage. And that's actually a tough spot to be in between the door and the pads. Because you have 2 obstacles on each side of you, not a whole lot of room to work.
Here in Victor's corner, what do you want him to do to secure this win?
Just keep doing what he's doing. Secure some more takedowns. Looks like Joe's got him figured out a little bit. It may be too late. He's going to have to separate. You don't want to grapple with him. Again, it's 2 minutes.
Not a lot of time to work.
Victor can press him into the cage for most of that time. Nice knee to the body. Look for the takedown.
Wow.
Victor is incredibly strong. Very good wrestling. Look for him to take the back again.
That was a
Joe
trap.
Stands up.
That was a trap.
Joe looking for ground and pound to the body. And again, a lot of wrestlers aren't used to being on their back, so it's a tough position for them.
Yeah.
You almost have to force yourself to be into those positions in training to learn how to work out of them, which is difficult. It could be a pride killer for some guys. Victor just relentless with the takedowns. Great fight. I thought Victor did good. He was just, Joe was outmatched as far as the strength and the wrestling.
Without a doubt. That guy is going to be a problem for people at 185 pounds.
Yeah, some great suplexes. Joe shouldn't hang his head low. He definitely held in there. Some of those slams were pretty rough.
Yeah, this kid's a special athlete to be that big, athletic, and strong. And he's fast. For a guy that big, he's fast.
He's very quick. A lot of the times you don't see powerful and fast together.
You think maybe that Joe should drop down to 170?
He could. You know, I wouldn't say the 185-pound division isn't for him anymore after a loss. I mean, this guy was pretty legit as far as the skills that he brought to the table.
And he didn't get stopped.
No.
He hung in there, and he started having success in that 3rd round.
There's room for improvement for sure against that type of competitor. We've seen Joe fight in other fights where he did incredibly well. So I don't think this is something to hang your head on. And
definitely not.
There may not be other. That dude's probably really hard to find another partner to mimic him.
I think you'd have to train with a heavyweight to mimic that kind of strength and takedown.
A quick heavyweight.